Hello, I'm Nutan from Modern Plastic TV, and here we have with us today Rishabh Aggarwal and Prateek Mittal, the founder of Tru Mould. So, please, first of all, thank you so much for joining us and tell us about your company and product range.
Yeah, me and Prateek started TruMould with an idea to transform the plastic procurement through technology. Our vision is to simplify this process so much so that anybody who needs any plastic part, they can just go on a website and order and get their parts at home. We want to make this process for the consumers as easy as ordering food from Zomato. So that is the basic intention of the company.
Okay. And what are your latest innovations?
Yeah, so one of the latest innovation, we have developed a tech platform through which consumers can purchase their plastic parts. One of the problems we solved was to provide the customers a quote within 30 seconds. So this is our instant mold calculator and instant cost calculator where you can just upload your plastic part or 3D part and you will get an instant pricing on the plastic part. You can modify the materials that are used for that plastic part, and based on that the cost will fluctuate and you can see like at which material is it feasible for your business. Similarly, you can also get the costing of the molds as well, and that has been a game changer for many of our clients, because currently in the industry it takes them 7 to 14 days if they receive a quote at all from the vendors. So we are trying to make this more seamless, this experience more seamless for our clients.
Okay. And how do you see die molding and tooling industry growing?
We see that the Indian tooling industry is growing at a very fast pace, and there are two primary reasons for that. First, the Indian demand is growing at a very high rate, so Indian industry itself is growing. Secondly, the product cycle has reduced, so new designs and new products are required day by day. Earlier, a product used to become obsolete in 3 years, which has now come to almost a year. So the tooling requirement has almost tripled. And the third reason, the major reason for Indian tooling industry to grow is that a lot of people from across the world, US players, European players are shifting from China, and one of their preferred locations is India. So a lot of work is coming from China to the Indian tooling industry.
How are you making injection molding feasible for startups and new companies?
I'm glad you asked that question. So right now the mold cost remains same irrespective of your volumes. For example, a small mold costs roughly 5 lakhs, and it is upon the client if he wants to produce 1000 numbers or 1 lakh numbers. The cost of the mold remains the same. So when you have volumes lower than 1 lakh, so the injection mold becomes unviable. So we at TruMould, we have a solution for that. We have a proprietary express mold technology, wherein the client only invests in the core and cavity of the mold, whereas the mold base is the property of TruMould, and we invest into that. So we have reduced the tooling cost and tooling time by over 70%. So you can start your product journey in as low as 90,000 rupees in 9 days.
Okay. So thank you so much for sharing your views.